Hey guys, it's Ginger and welcome to the first video of a series that I'm hoping to do for the month of November. I'm going to call this vlog series Thankful 30, and I'm going to attempt to do a video every day. Some of them may be kind of short, but just get on here quickly and tell you something that I'm thankful for. Now, I'm kind of getting a head start, just to be full disclosure and put it out there. It's still actually the 31st of October. It's Halloween night. It is 9:15, so I'm going to make this short and sweet because Criminal Minds comes on tonight, and you know that's my show, or at least I think it does. You know, they may have some Halloween special coming on, but if it's coming on, then I'm going to watch it. If not, I'll find something else to watch or whatnot. But anyway, moving on. So I'm going to attempt to get on here daily and do just a short video. I'm probably going to try to start doing them like I'm doing now the night before, and then the next morning posting them at work. As I said once before, we don't currently have the internet at home. It just saves me the hassle of worrying about trying to upload it and it tying up my phone and things like that while I'm waiting on it and things of that nature. So this will just be so much easier and better for me. So moving on. So for the first day of the Thankful 30, I'm saying that I am thankful for the honesty and kindness of total strangers. Now, I think more and more these days that we are finding that to be so rare, because a lot of people are just out for, hey, what's good for me? What can I do for me? You know, worry about myself and not get involved and not care about this person, that person. And I say all that because of something kind of simple that happened, but kind of could have been a big deal. I purchased some stamps from a lady at work so I could mail off a couple letters today, and I put the stamps in my little, you know, pocketbook. Like, you know, I have one similar to this one that I showed you guys. I haven't swapped out to use this one yet that I, you know, found that I'd given to my mom as a gift. So I still have my old one, but it's similar to this, but it zips. And so I had unzipped it to take the stamps out, put them on the letters, and I didn't zip it back. Well, then tonight was kind of our cheat night. Justin had cooked the last couple of nights, and before that I had cooked a couple of nights, and so you know, I told him, I said, well, let's just go, I'll go to Little Caesars and get a $5 pizza, and we'll just, you know, do that. And so I went to Little Caesars and pulled up, and I said, you know, I'm not going to carry my purse in here. It's usually a weight. I'm just going to grab, like, you know, my phone was already in my pocket, and then I'm just going to grab my keys and this, and I think that'll just be easier. And so that's what I did. Well, when I got out, I just had this in my hand, and it kind of has a string, so I decided to grab the string, and I'm holding it, and I'm walking up these little steps, excuse me, that go into Little Caesars restaurant. And all of a sudden, this, I hear like a honking horn. And typically I don't pay attention because I figure, you know, somebody could be honking at anybody. You know, there's other businesses, there's tons of other cars, there's, you know, like a busy North Hill Street that goes, you know, 4 or 5 lanes of traffic, you know. And I said, you know, surely, like I said, typically I never pay attention. But I turned around and I kind of looked, and I didn't see anyone, but then I heard somebody say, you dropped something. And like it took me a second, and then I realized the lady that was in, it was an older model like Jeep Cherokee that had parked next to me, or actually I pulled up, she was already parked there waiting in the car. She was in the driver's seat by herself, and she said, you dropped something. And so I realized, you know, I'm the only one out there, so she was talking to me, obviously. So I looked down, and at first I just saw like one of those little game pieces from like McDonald's. A girl at work had given me one. She'd won like some type of chicken sandwich, and I asked if I would use it. Told her that I might, because she really only goes there to get her daughter chicken nuggets. She doesn't eat that herself. So she gave it to me about a week or so ago, and at first I thought that's all it was, and I started to just like not worry about it, but then I was like, well, that's kind of almost like littering basically. So I said, let me go pick it up. So it's a good thing that I did, because when I stepped down to pick it up, on the next step down was my $20 bill that I was going to use to pay for supper, and also needed to go to Dollar General and pick up some dog food. So I was really, really, really thankful to the lady for pointing it out and not being the type of person that just didn't care, and anybody could have come around, or she could have waited until I went inside and went out there to see what it was if she thought that maybe she saw money and picked it up and snatched it for herself. thankfully, she was a very kind, honest person. She pointed it out to me, and, you know, I was able to get it. And I turned around and I waved to her and I said, thank you, appreciate it. And I went on about my way and got my pizza. I actually saw my friend's dad, Mr. Joe, was in there, and I hadn't seen him in quite a while. And I had recently just seen, my friend had posted a video of him of Mr. Joe singing a song at his church, and I told her, I commented on there, and I said I used to love going to her house as a child because Mr. Joe and some of his friends would play guitar and sing like the old country songs, and every once in a while maybe like a southern gospel song or something, and I loved his voice, and some of the other guys there too. And you know, they would always stay up late at night, and it was funny because, you know, Melissa, of course, she didn't care. She was like, whatever, I hear him sing all the time. And it was just like a treat for me, you know. I wanted to hear, I've always loved to hear people sing. I enjoy singing, and, you know, so I, of course, commented, and then I told him, I said, I heard, you know, I saw your video, and we talked for a minute. And then I ordered my pizza, and I went out. Well, I put the pizza on the passenger side, and then I walked around to the driver's side, and I kind of, you know, waved on the passenger side of that lady. She was still sitting there in her car, and so I kind of waved, and she kind of pointed, like, you know, I could, it kind of gestured in a way, I guess we kind of understood each other, that it was okay for me to open the door because she didn't have, like, power windows to roll her window down. And so I just, you know, slowly, just to make sure it was okay, opened the door, and I just, you know, thanked her again. I said, I truly appreciate that. I said, it actually, I didn't know if she could see and really knew that it was money or not. She might have just thought it was a piece of paper. But I told her, I said, I appreciate that. I said, that was $20. I said, I said, it's getting down to the nitty gritty right before payday, you know, and I said, that was the money for, you know, supper tonight, and then, of course, I need to go and get dog food. I said, so I do really appreciate you telling me that. And she's like, oh, yes, ma'am, you're welcome, and she was super sweet. And so I just wanted to say that I'm thankful to her, and, you know, just in general, thankful for the kindness and the honesty of strangers, because not all strangers are kind and honest, but for the ones that are, thank you for being, you know, that type of person. And it's just kind of a reminder to be nice and to be kind, and don't take advantage of people, and, you know, don't think that, oh, if somebody loses this item, and it don't always have to be money, it can be something simple, you know, if they drop their watch or something out of their purse, you know, you think it's something simple, it may not be simple to them, so it's always nice to let them know. But that's going to be it for today. Just wanted to start my Thankful 30. If you would like to do this type of vlog series, please join in and let me know. Comment down below and tell me you're doing it so that I will be sure. Hopefully I'm already subscribed to your channel, but if not, I would be, you know, glad to go and subscribe to your channel and check out your videos as well. My Thankful 30 will definitely range. I already have an idea of what I'm doing for the second because it's a special date for me personally. So I already know what I'm going to talk about on the second day of the month. I don't know yet what I'm doing for the rest of the month. I haven't really planned it out. I kind of wanted to do some of it as I go, and then I may get to a point to where I maybe think of a few things and jot them down. But for right now, like, I still, honestly, I know in my last video I had mentioned that I would probably do it, but I was kind of thinking, I don't really even know what I would do. Like, it, after a while, after you're thankful for your family and your friends and your, you know, you go through the normal 5 or 10 things, it starts getting a little difficult, and it shouldn't. Don't get me wrong, it shouldn't. There's so many things that we have to be thankful for in this life. Trust me, I know. And I will definitely find 30. Probably could find a lot more if I took the time to really stop and think. But I'm not complaining by any means, because I'm truly blessed, and I'm very, very thankful for that. But, you know, when you're just kind of going through the motions and you don't put a lot of thought into it, you're thinking, oh, Lord, what am I going to say today that I'm thankful for? And that was kind of my thought, you know. For a minute I was thinking, I don't even know if I can do this. Like, what am I going to say for 30 days? And then this little thing happened, and it just, like, you know, there we go. There's my #1 thing to talk about on the first video. So it just kind of worked out. And that may happen again. Maybe not every day, obviously, but there may be other days that some little something happens that makes me think, hey, you know, that's something I could talk about. That's something that we should all be thankful for that maybe we don't think about sometimes. So, anyway, that's it for today, guys. Be thankful, be kind to others, and I will talk to you again soon.